Alright, welcome back. Talk to Riku's corpse if it lets you talk to anyone. I want to just see if it lets you talk to Riku's corpse.
Certainly. Just give me one moment to mess around with my deck.
Riku is a clone, a toy made for their entertainment. It's just like, I got one of those. It was very expensive, though.
Stop that.
I brought it up on the show before. I want to buy one of those, but I want to put it in the living room, like on the couch. So when people come over, they're like, "The fuck is that?" I'd be like, "Oh yes, that is my very realistic sex doll." And then they're like, "Why?" And I'd be like, "'Cause it's a conversation starter. Look at how great of a conversation we're having now."
The worst part is that it's like the most Chris fucking thing, though.
But it wouldn't be just like a random one. It would be like a character, or like an anime character, or like a person or something. That way people would be like, "Why do you have a fucking 2018? Why do you have a fucking, I don't know, Android 18 sex doll fucking like, or Super Sonico sex doll?" And I'd just be like, "Oh, you see, it's a long story, huh?"
Let me tell you in vast detail,
dude. They sell them in like. Because I was looking at it, because I was very curious how expensive they were. And, like, because my thought process on it, right, was always like, yeah, these are neat and all, but, like, where the fuck do you put them? Like, it's literally a human-sized body. Like, where the fuck do you keep it, like, when you're not using it? Because that was, like, my biggest, like, what, like, how the fuck?
What do we use this for?
So I was looking at it, and they'll, like, ship it to you in a box, but the box they ship it to you in...
Oh, we can't talk to his corpse.
Can be like an end table, like couch sort of thing.
It's fucking huge.
And then you like put it in that, and I'm like, but that just means your guests are like sitting on your sex doll when they're over to like hang out. So like you just have to hope they never open your fucking couch. Like I don't know, man. It still seems weird.
Oh. Fuck, it's too true.
So, yeah, these are the things I do in my spare time. I look up weird shit and then question how that would ever work.
And I have an existential crisis.
Yeah, and I have an existential crisis wondering, like, why do people think this is a good idea? But then again, I'm also like, I mean, what's the other option? Keeping her, like, in your closet so when people open the closet door, they're like, what the fuck? See, personally... just because I'm a terrible person, and if I thought there would be no repercussion for it, I would purposely tie it up and keep it in the trunk of my car. Just for that one time when someone opens up the trunk of my car.
Yes, officer, I don't have drugs in there. I just have a giant sex doll.
No, like, you don't tell them, so when they open it, they think it's a real person, they immediately freak out.
He doesn't remember getting that from Kairi. Oh no. Who's Kairi? We're on the boss fight.
No, he got that from Naminé.
No, he didn't. He got the other one from Naminé.
No. They're all from Naminé now.
I only remember Naminé.
What's the, in the words of Catherine with a C, if you want something, you should work hard to get it. Well, I worked so hard and now he's mine, Kairi, says Naminé to Kairi.
It's so weird when, you're gonna love this. There's a scene in Kingdom Hearts 3 when Roxas, Sora's nobody, who looks exactly like Ventus from Birth by Sleep, meet each other. They just look at each other and nod and accept it. Because they're like, we're not going to try to explain it.
You gotta respect it.
Make a promise that's super duper big. Maybe it gives you the courage to face the scary stuff.
Wow. Goofy says some poetic shit sometimes.
I don't know if I believe him, but yeah. I don't care how much of a promise you have. I'm pretty sure if someone comes up to you with a gun and is like, give me all your money, you're probably going to be like, yeah, you know, that picture of my daughter isn't that important to me.
Oh, the shitty grin Sora has sometimes is the best.
No, Derek, that's his high-impact sexual violence face.
If I use a thing and a thing and a thing, I can kill everybody.
Wow, how incredibly insightful.
Key of beginnings.
Didn't we already have that?
Kind of.
Okay.
Castle Oblivion.
Welcome.
Okay, good. I was like, does it just drop us right into the boss fight? I forget. And I guess not.
Welcome to Castle Oblivion. We heard you like to play
Castlevania. So, Chris, what did you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, I should say?
You know what? I don't remember. I think I was something I was going to talk about, but I don't remember what it was now. On the other news... This is it. Fire! You know what I can talk about? So, Attack on Titan Season 4 is coming out soon.
Yes.
And by soon, I mean coming to...
A theater near you.
No, but that would be funny. It's coming to Toonami soon. Which is, like, the only reason I think I'm still watching Attack on Titan is because they're playing it on Toonami, and I still like to watch Toonami because I'm a fucking 12-year-old still. But I'm a 12-year-old that no longer has a bedtime and can stay up as late as he wants. So fucking old school anime. Actually, at 12, I was able to stay up as late as I wanted, as long as it wasn't like a school night. My parents were essentially just like, don't care. So, that worked out. Anyways, off topic. Attack on Titan Season 4 is coming out. And I can't wait, because it's the season finale, and it means I'll never have to watch this ever again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so good. I'm like, oh, thank God, it's finally gonna be fucking over. Like, I'm so sick of this show.
It sounds like you don't love it so much, Chris.
I hope it's more like the second half of Attack on... Or... Yeah, I hope it's more like the second half of Season 3 and less like Season 1. Nor Season 2, which was fucking atrocious.
How dare you say that about Attack on Titan, Chris? The best show ever made.
Because Attack on Titan gets fucking, like, interesting. Like, Attack on Titan, right, it starts out fucking dumb and boring, right? There's zombies... And they eat people, and they don't know where they come from.
They're giants.
They're giant zombies, right? I forgot, Derek. Fucking, so they're giant zombies, and they eat people, and I'm like, I've seen this a million fucking times. This is incredibly boring. And they're like, but one of them turns into a giant zombie. And I'm like, wow, that's completely original. I've never seen a plot where the protagonist can turn into the thing he has to fight. What a fucking concept. And then
throws on Hollow Mask.
Dude, before the Hollow Mask became a Soul Reaper to go fight the Soul Society. Duh.
Oh, sorry, I was mistaken.
Yeah, fucking dumb. Anyways, dumb. Stupid shit show, dumb. Anyways, fucking... And everyone was just like, it's the most original show I've ever seen. Mainly because I've only watched 3 things in my entire life. Says everyone who was a fan of Attack on Titan during Season 1. And
you're being too true here, Chris. That's the problem.
And I was like, yeah, I'm whatever. And then I'm like, and then Season 2 came on, and it came on Toonami, and I was like, fuck, now I gotta watch another season of this. And I watched Season 2, and somehow Season 2 managed to be worse than Season 1, and I didn't think that was fucking possible. Like, I was legitimately like, wow, how the fuck did you make the show more boring? I didn't think it was possible to make a show even more boring than what it was before.
Here's Turning Lane, Chris. And then everybody died.
Damn, dude. That's some fucking spirit bomb shit.
Yeah, and then everybody died.
I respect that. But, yeah, because, like, Season 1 is like, it's boring, but, ooh, mystery and shit. And then Season 2 is like, it's boring, and also there's still the mystery. I don't know, we're not gonna answer anything, so fuck it if it matters. They revealed one other character can also turn into a giant, and the big reveal of that entire season is more than one person can turn into giant thing. Whoa! And I'm like, wow, I'm so engaged that I almost looked away. Wow, I'm so engaged I almost didn't slip my entire arm open to numb the boredom.
No, it's not boring, Chris. It's a great show.
And then, like, but, and they, like, it sucks, man, because they got rid of the lesbian lover characters for that. I was very upset. I was really digging the lesbian lover characters until she became the thing and left. And then I was like, well,
How could they do
There
that,
goes
Chris?
the only thing that was kind of vaguely entertaining this season.
Well, what about diversity, Chris? How could they do that? Why isn't anybody talking about them getting into lesbian characters?
Dude, people were fucking so mad about season 2 split the fan base, man. After season 2, everyone who loved Attack on Titan fell into the wow, this show actually sucks, or the no, it's still amazing, fuck you, my pride is more important.
My pride is more important.
Like, they all became Vegeta, and they were just like, no, my pride! My pride! And then season 3 happened, and season 3 was fucking weird. Because it, like, kinda was amazing, because it had nothing to do with the fucking zombies.
Isn't that the one where it's, like, about the past, I think?
It's the one where fucking...
They talk about the
yes, but I'm talking about the first half, right?
Okay.
So, the first half of season 3, Levi shows up, and he's just like, oh no, my mentor slash father figure slash cousin decided to become an outlaw and murder everything. And his gang of murdering
people just murder everybody.
And then they become murdering bandits and steal Eren, and then, like, Coconut Head gets molested because they think he's a woman. It's a weird shot. I don't know how I felt about it. But fucking...
This is the guy that's coming from you, Chris. That's saying a lot.
It's a weird shot. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, on one aspect, I was like, well, it makes sense. But on the other aspect, I'm just like, I don't understand why this is happening. It was to distract, but it just felt like I'm like, if they're molesting him, then, like, wouldn't they notice he has a penis eventually? Like, I feel like they'd catch on pretty quickly. Whatever.
Well, Chris, when you get those hormones going, I don't think it matters to some people.
Like, if I was doing a scene where they were molesting someone... Because, like, if I was gonna put that in, right, where they were molesting this person, and they were, like, buying time, I would probably put in a shot at some point that's just like, wait a minute! This is a penis! We've been duped!
Exactly like that, too.
Yeah, exactly like shot for shot. Exactly like that. We've been duped! We've been duped! Like, that just makes sense. Anyways. I guess, but, you know, Aryan Coconut's just really good at tucking, I suppose, and they just didn't notice. So, fucking... I mean, I get, we've all practiced a few times in case we're in that situation, but fucking... like, you know, you never know when you're gonna be in that kind of situation. You gotta be prepared.
Ragnarok!
So, yeah, but season 1's interesting. Mainly it's because Eren is kidnapped through most of it and doesn't say anything.
Oh, so he's useless.
So he's fucking, like, quiet and out of the way, and you realize how much of the show revolves around, wow, he fucking sucks. So, they end up, like, saving Eren after Eren's all like, no, I want to die. And I'm just like, wow, that's incredible. I don't care.
I also want to die.
He's like, I have to die for the one true heir to take over. And then she's like, no, you don't get to die. I make the decisions. I am queen.
I get to die.
I am queen.
I am queen.
And then she steps on him for a little bit. It was really kind of odd.
You sure you weren't looking at hentai?
I might have been looking at hentai. It's been a while. No, he just wants to die, and she's just like, you can't die. I've determined that you can't. I am rightful queen, therefore you must do as I command. And he's just
queen!
like, of course, my liege. And I'm just like, man, fucking lesbian girl who lost her lesbian partner in the first one becoming slightly fucking dominating over here. I don't know what's happening, but it's a little fucking... And then
I am queen.
And then she, like, becomes queen. They save the kid. She slaps Levi across the face because dominatrix levels are going off the fucking scale. Meanwhile, Mikasa's encouraging it. She's like, yeah, slap Levi across his face. She slaps Levi across his face, and Mika's got a smile on her face like she's just jizzed herself 18 fucking times. And I'm like, Mikasa, you shut the fuck up. You're a shitty character, too. You wipe that smug-ass face. You suck as a character. You're like, your whole character is Eren dead? Well, I guess I can be alive. Fucking... Anyways.
No, continue.
Alright, anyway, I'm in rant mode now. Fucking... So I'm fucking sitting there, right? I'm like, alright, Attack on Tittles. I see what you're doing. We got dominatrix femme lesbian lover missing. Perfect character arc. We got fucking Aaron, my love is ever greater than it could be, but I must kill all the Titans. Understandable. They got Mikasa, my love is ever greater for Aaron. But got Arrogant Coconut, who might also be female now. I don't know, I kind of lose track of it. Anyways, fucking get off the stupid shit now. So, they save Aaron, though, and, like, here's where the Season 3 takes a turn. I call it Season 3 Part 1, fun, cool entertainment. They got a new villain, he's cool. We find out about Levi. Levi does cool shit for a while. It completely makes up for the fact that he's really boring in the first 2 fucking seasons, even though everyone's like, wow, he's so cool because he doesn't talk, I guess? I don't know, fucking people are dumb. Fucking, like...
I don't know, fucking people
He's
are
like,
dumb.
he kills a few Titans. I'm like, he kills like 2 Titans. So does Mikasa. Why is Levi all of a sudden the coolest dude in the show? It's like a bunch of people killing Titans on the show. Just because he's quiet about it? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you idiots? Fucking... And then he actually does cool shit by Season 3, so good job. You fixed one of my critiques of the show, writer. You did it. Anyways. Fucking...
Anyway, Chris is back in rant mode. Continue.
So, then they say... And then Season 3 Part 2 takes place. And everything takes a fucking nosedive into a volcano. Because they get Aaron back, and he's part of the team, and he's like... He's sitting there, and he's like, yes, I must defeat the Tittle Titans, but he's all depressed first about defeating the Tittle Titans, and they're like, Aaron, you seem a little out of it. And then he starts punching himself in the face, like, repeatedly. And they're like, Aaron, the fuck is wrong with you? And of course, Mikasa's just like, no, Aaron, don't punch yourself in the face. Punch me in a special place. It's all I ever wanted. And then, oh god, I hate Mikasa. Anyways, fucking... Hey, like, they're like, what are you doing, Aaron? And Aaron's just like, sorry, I just had to beat up this faggot. And I'm like, oh my god, Aaron, you're so uncool! And I hate you! You're the lamest fucking idiot I've ever seen, and I watched Boruto! Fucking...
Sounds great, Chris. Don't...
It's like, Boruto is more likable than you!
And that shows... And he's such a
And he's a cocky fucking shit the whole show!
No, he's the best character.
And he's a cocky little fuck in the entire show, and he's more likable. So anyways, Aaron punches himself in the face. I wish it just killed him, honestly, but nah, he's still alive. Fucking... That was my biggest problem with the end of Season 3, Part 1. Because she's like, no, Aaron, you can't kill yourself, and I'm like, don't encourage him! Fucking...
Let him do it!
Let him do it!
Do it, fucking pussy!
He's the worst part of the show! Fucking... So, yeah, so... He fucking, like... So, anyway, he fucking goes in, right? And now he's all like, yeah, I'm hyped to kill the Tittles again. So he's gonna go kill the Tittles. At this point, I've completely stopped caring. It's like, so now we're deep into Season 3, Part 3/4. You know, Part 3rd out of 4. Like, Part 1 is Part 1 and 2, and then Part 3 is like the midway point before we get to Part 4 and shit gets interesting again. Part 3, fucking terrible. They find out that the 2 bad guys that were amongst their ranks are now launching an attack, and everyone's just like, you're gonna be so surprised when you find out who those 2 Titans are, and I was like, yeah, no, I figured it out in Season 1, it was incredibly obvious. Like, I don't understand how you people can't put 2 and 2 together. Like, I've realized that Attack on Titan's main fan base are people that are too stupid to be like, wow, those people have the same hair, I wonder if they're the same character. They're like, wow, those 2 people have the same hair, but the hair color's different, therefore they can't be the same character. Fucking, that would be stupid. Like, I swear to God, that's the Attack on Titan fan base. There are people that are like, sorry, Attack on Titan fan base. But when you people are too stupid to be like, wow, their hair matches, and they have the same body build, and they're not around when that monster attacks, I don't see any connections between the 2 of them.
Not either. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris, you know?
It's like the most... That show is like... Literally, like, Scooby-Doo has a better job at keeping mystery than fucking this show.
Where are you? I watched all of the one we had watched when I was grinding once.
Oh, what's new Scooby-Doo?
Yes, that one, the good one.
Fucking that
I watched
dope.
all of that in like 2 sittings, and I was like, this is good shit.
I love that fucking... That's like one of the best seasons of Scooby-Doo. That in the, like, first season. like the first original show.
And then I started to try to
Also
watch the
dope.
other one, the Mystery Incorporated or whatever it's called, and I was just like, this is not as good.
No, man, dude, season 1, fucking garbage. Season 2, fucking actually pretty good. But
Okay.
season 1 is fucking garbage.
Because I was like 2 minutes into it, and I'm like, this is already bad.
Yeah,
and
no,
then I
it's
went,
terrible.
and then I went, okay, now that Chris has told me that it's good, I will maybe look into rewatching it.
Yeah, like honestly, season 2 fixes everything I hated about season 1. Like, I'm not even kidding, like, everything that I was like, wow, this is fucking terrible. Season 2 gets rid of all of it. Unlike Attack on Titan.
It's the best show ever made, Chris.
Oh yeah, but yeah, part 3, they get, like, attacked, and then the commander-in-chief guy is like, Aaron Coconut, you're in charge. And Aaron Coconut's just like, Ree! for a little bit, until he comes up with a plan. And, like, the main dude who's, like, their leader is just like, I'm gonna lead a death march that's gonna kill everyone for the likelihood that we might win. And I'm like, that's incredibly fucking stupid.
That
and
sounds
then
like a bad plan.
And then he does it, gets everyone killed, including himself, and then Aryan Coconut finally snaps out of his bullshit, and he saves the day. And then they're like, oh man, we can only save one. We can either save Aryan Coconut or our leader. And they literally have to think about saving Aryan Coconut or the leader. And I'm like, motherfucker, your leader put you all on a suicide mission, got all your fucking army murdered, and Aryan Coconut, literally the only person who got injured was him, and he actually succeeded in his plan, and you motherfuckers have to think about it? Are you fucking serious? I was very upset.
You don't say.
I was very upset. Well, Derek, if I was like, alright, we can save 2 people. One of them had a successful plan and no one died. The other one had an unsuccessful plan and it killed half our military forces. Who should we revive?
I think we should keep the one who was the higher rank and totally the worst commander.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's do that. And I was infuriated. I was like, I swear to God, if they don't save Aryan Coconut, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Luckily, they save Aryan Coconut, so the show lives another day for me to rip apart. But I was just so struck by like, you motherfuckers need to think about this. Are you serious? I was legitimately like, you're fucking kidding me, right? That's a joke, right? It's like, I was legitimately mad. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. Like, you really gotta think about this.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like such a great show. I don't know why everybody wouldn't love the show.
Yeah, and then season 4 is actually interesting because it becomes all, like, hardcore politics and political views, and that's what made all the SJW people change their minds on it. Because they start bringing up really good points about things that most people don't like thinking about. And, yeah, people got really mad. That's when the show actually gets its most interesting, because it explains, like, oh, these people are, like, outcasts that are essentially under the control of a fucking Nazi-like regime.
Tyrannical government.
No, they're literally Nazis.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even, like... Oh, yeah, YouTube demonetizes that. They're literally Nazis. But, yeah, fucking, like, the comparisons are, like, 1-to-1. And, like, that's where they're coming from, is, like, that place. But, like, the people who created this Nazi-like regime were fucking also just as bad as them beforehand.
Whoa.
So, like, the whole concept of the show is, like, essentially the whole point they're trying to make is, like, yeah, when you hold people down and force them as, like, lesser beings, then they're gonna rise up, overthrow eventually, and then they're gonna treat you the same way you treated them. And it just becomes this never-ending cycle of fucking hate.
Whoa, that's
And, like,
crazy talk.
And everyone got really mad because they were just like, no, the people who are and then, you know, all the woke people got really mad because they're like, no, the people who are being oppressed can't oppress others because they're the ones being repressed, and oppressed is a sign of power or some bullshit that they make up. And then, so that's when everyone started turning on Attack on Titan, which is ironic because that's when the show finally, I think, actually gets interesting, because it actually brings up, like, interesting philosophical questions. But how dare they?
Yeah, how dare they bring up points?
How dare they make me use my brain? I want to be upset about the zombies eating the zombies.
How dare you?
So yeah,
dude, I get it.
and that's my entire summary of Attack on Titan. So if you haven't seen Attack on Titan yet, you're all caught up for the final season. Don't bother watching all 3 seasons. I've literally cut down to only the important shit. Literally saved you fucking hours of your life. Explosion. I mean, erosion.
Erosion.
Dude, these lanky ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. So they're
it's like
upgraded,
it's
shadows?
like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's like the cute shadow guys got like a lanky fucking upgrade by Slenderman.
Yeah. So these guys are the actual the enemies we fight in the final world of the first Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're here because this is the final world of this game.
Dude, I get that.
And it's no joke. I have to use all my skill and power. Sorry, I just knew an anime hero here.
An anime protagonist says, "Eat your vegetables."
What?
I don't know, man. I just saw something funny about that line to me. Aw, man. But speaking of fucking anime that keep getting more and more seasons, where the fuck is the next season of My Hero Academia?
It's coming.
Is
Actually,
it?
it's
Is it coming? God damn!
Yeah.
It took its fucking time. That's the one. That's the one I want to come out. It hasn't. Well, actually, that and JoJo. JoJo Part 6, I really want to come out too, but that shit ain't happening for a while. All right. But with that, we're gonna call it here. We'll talk to you guys in the next part. See you then. Peace.